Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. And Spartan, this is a very, very off time for me to record right now. I'm always doing these weird off time recordings, but I'm so inspired by to finish this base. I want to get it done that I just keep coming up with these weird times to record. But anyway, here we are again. You all are going to be so tired of this base by the time I get done with it. Oh, all the forges are done. That means time must have passed while we were away again. That's like the second time now in a week or so, I guess. Got our auto turrets. Battery bank. We have 2 battery banks now. 3 auto turrets. I think I am going to set up an auto turret. Let's put those in there. Oh, we're getting a nice little collection of those going now. Look at that. Look at that. We'll keep this over here, the forged iron, because we need to craft with. I might as well go ahead and make a new machete. But first off, let me get these forges fired up again. I don't know why that happens. You know, I did not sit at the title screen. This is a multiplayer server I rent. This is not me on single player or anything like that. So I don't understand why some days... Oh, wow, we need to make steel. Some days it runs. Some days it does not run. Makes no sense. But it is what it is. You know, we could take this out. We could probably double up that and smelt that a little bit faster. This one's completely out of fuel, but full of steel. Let me make forged iron. Let's make 2,000 forged iron. How about that? You know? And we are out of iron again. I think old Crow is coming in here and eating that stuff. He's using it for something. Cement. We need to get more cement mix going. Concrete mix, whatever that stuff is called. This is most important, though. This is most important. So what are we short on? We are short on stone and glass. Oh, we're out of sand. And we're out of everything. How do we run ourselves so low on here? Is it that we're doing more? Doesn't feel like we're doing more. Feels like we're doing less, but we're going through resources faster. And we're out of frames in there, but we made some frames? Or did we not make some frames? To make frames or not to make frames? That is the question. Well, it's a good thing I fired up the recording. I wasn't even going to. Because I'm ahead, I figured, well, we'll just wait. Oh, don't want to put 250 in there. I said, we'll just wait. You know, they're the screamers arriving right now already. I said, we'll just, we'll pick it up like we normally do. I'll get another one done tomorrow, but... So, well, you know, I'd like to try something today. I don't know if we're going to get around to it now or not, because I'm out of sand. And we're not getting any cement made with no sand. I must have done that on my stream series. I must have gone to the desert. Well, let's make a few of these blades. You know what I mean? Make a few of these blades. And then some iron bars. Let's make 100 of those. I don't know why. Just make them. Just to make them. Make an anvil. And I plan on making a new... Let's make one of those. No, I tell you what. Instead of making the anvil, let's make some more steel arrowheads. Let's make 1,000 of those. And create... What are we doing over here for resources? We need nitrate. Well, we need some more feathers. I can put my cement mix away. A concrete mix for now. The wood. Maybe we intended to make frames and we didn't. Let's make 5,000 frames. Well, it's not going to hold that many, though. Hold up. Let's see. How much does it? Was it 500 a stack? So 3,000. So we can make We can make 3,000. Let's stick our other wood in here. And we're going to probably need to go cut that tree farm down sometime soon. Boy, this building chest is getting full, but I do have paintbrushes in here and probably a couple things I don't need in there. I'm excited about the solar blank. I'm going blank right now. The solar bank and the solar cell and trying that out for the first time. Can't believe it's been so long and I've not messed with those. Tools, Grand Spartan. Gas. We'll do 2 5,000 stacks. Gonna take a bite of some meat stew if I can. And I can't. Let's drink some goldenrod tea. Full there. Well, you know what else is probably done? Oh, one of them is done. One of them is done. And we can also see if the little plants grew. Ooh, look at that. They did grow. They did grow. So it's going to work, folks. We'll have a tree farm now. We'll have a tree farm and a garden all in one. So it's going to work out. Let me turn the volume down and see what happens when I cut this. I hope it doesn't break anything down. Oh, it doesn't. Look at that. It's just going to despawn. That's beautiful. That is perfect. Well, you couldn't have hoped for better than what we got right there. I can turn this generator off. We don't need the lighting on in here anymore. Turn that off. Just wasting fuel. Anything going in there? We could make ourselves some more glass jars. I tell you what, let's use this one. What is it that I'm missing that I need? Is it an anvil? No. Glass jar. There you go. 1,400. Let's do it. I hate to use up all my glass in this forge, but we were running low on glass jars, and I need to start pumping out more water. Isn't it on here that I have all the bone? Yeah. See, we have all those bones collected there. We need to use those up, make those into glue, so we can get more duct tape going. There's all of our frames. So something I want to do is... Oh, we had 8 blades already. I didn't even realize that I had created those. Boy, I'm just spacing out today. Like I said, it's an off time for me. I just sat down. I said, you know what, we're gonna do it. We're gonna record an episode. Do I have to make this in the workbench? I do. I got a workbench. It's such a silly song. All right. Tools. I can stick this in tools. The desert. Didn't we just recently go to the desert? Did we not? Over here to the nitrate mine? I think we did, but we didn't stay there long. I wonder how much of the desert's like right above us here. That's like right above us. You know what I mean? It's like right there. I wonder if we can go here. Let's mark that. We might ride up there and check it out and see what we see. Get my machete here. Have repair kits, first aid kits. We're all topped off. Let's go. Let's do it. Now, I was going to get in here and change some things up over on the horde bunker part and get that working, but no need to do that when I need to go mining. We'll ride by the tree farm here. Make sure everything is grown. Yep. Well, something happens, and I am not totally full of resources when we come back. I'll stop by there and we'll harvest that. You always have those episodes, you know, here and there where you're gonna have to have resource gathering day, and we've pretty much depleted our resources now to a point to where we're gonna have to spend an episode here and there doing it. I don't really want to pick that stuff up, but I'm here, and it'll get it off my map. You know, I won't have to deal with it on my map anymore. Don't know what I'll ever use that little machine gun. But I thought about this. I'm gonna most likely start making 9mm ammo. I know, write it down, mark it down, Grand Spartan making a bullet. But I might put up a couple auto turrets only for screamer defense around my base. And I don't even know if I'm going to have to honestly make many 9mm bullets. Don't you get caught up on there and die. Because I'm getting so many from zombies on the horde, and we could even go treasure hunting. I have a bunch of treasure maps saved up. We could dedicate an episode, an hour-long episode, just to going and digging up treasures. I have so many of those maps. And what I need to do is, read all of those things. And while we're doing this, while we're out and about, just kind of randomly riding around looking for places to mine and that sort of thing, I need to do that. I need to have those read. Oh, it's just a little patch of desert. Okay. I see. I haven't had an icy in a long time. You know what I'm talking about? An icy? But I gotta stop here. And you know what, folks? You know what? Pick at that lead. That's the one thing we're always going to be short on, no matter what we do. I don't think I will ever have just an abundance of that. Ooh, you know what though? It was on this series that I mined in the wasteland right here and found a bunch of lead, wasn't it? I think it was. I think that it was. Well, we need everything. We need clay, we need iron, stone, sand. We need it all. This is one of those things where I could probably just speed up the episode and throw a little bit of music in the background, a little Grand Spartan Special music, and just mine away for about 3 hours and condense it into an hour. Probably what I could do. Because honestly, that's what I need to do. I need to mine for about 3 hours, but I don't want to, take up 3 full episodes of mining. I could even do it like stop the recording and start the recording back. I could do something like that. Oh, there's a zombie. Oh, he's like, I'll lean over for you to kill me, Grand Spartan. Well, we drove right to it, didn't we? Drove right to it. Didn't get any more fortunate than that. Let us put a cover up on it. Yeah, I'm glad I got back on here, did this recording today, because we need this. We need these resources. Desperately need these resources. Looks like I was thinking about going that way and decided to turn off. And there's the lead. Beautiful. Sure there are no other places where I... Yeah, we need that sand. I tell you what, also, let me mark the entrance here with some frames. Now, Spartan, if you can't see that, you are blind, my friend. Yeah, we'll get a little bit of lead at this go. It's not going to be long. We're going to need to work on gunpowder again. But you see how many episodes I was able to get done building, and how much we were able to build with that bulletproof glass and all that stuff without having to resource gather. And we got through a good bit there with just a minimal amount of resource gathering. It doesn't take that many episodes of mining to make up for a bunch of building. We're gonna have to build our way back up to the top. I'm just doing the minimal amount of mining on this series to save you all from having to sit through just hours upon hours, and to save having to edit it out or fast forward or whatever it is that we decide to do. At some point in the series, I think I will. At some point in the series, I think I will try to edit it out, or maybe I just stop recording and, like we did that on Alpha 15 at some point. I'd stop the recording as we started mining, and then I'd start it back up when I'd finished. I'd get started with it, and then I would stop and start and stop and start and splice them all together. And I'd rather not have to splice things together if I can help it, because that's, a good 5-6 hours to splice those things together. But, oh, what is that? It's coal! It's coal, folks! Oh, we couldn't have hit the jackpot any better. So that's a big part of our... Look at that. We were even over here, weren't we? Didn't even realize that. Came over here. Man, I'd be willing to throw out stone if we can get... if we can load up on coal and lead. And we'll just come back. So this is the wasteland. This is the wasteland biome that I am in right now, in case you missed it. And you were wondering, hey, I thought about mining in the wasteland before. I wonder if there's anything even worth going over there for. Well, seems like every time I've ever mined in the wasteland, you get a ton of resources, different types of resources, whether it be nitrate or coal or lead or whatever. I do highly recommend mining in the wasteland. It's simple to get down into it, much like the desert, where you have the destroyed stone. And so you just chew right through that with your auger or your pickaxe, and 1 or 2 hits. I might have to go up and come down onto this. Let's see, what's my elevation at? I'm at minus 25. We have so much to go to get to bedrock. If this node of lead and coal leads all the way to bedrock, folks, we're going to have an inventory full of it. Now come back over to the lead eventually. What we're going to do here is we're going to try to shave it off. We're going to try to shave it off down to this level right here. And then we'll continue on with the lead, and we'll just do it all level at a time. It's just curious. I'm chasing this coal. See exactly where it's at. It may have been above me. It's not looking that way, though. Maybe we just hit it right on the money here. And I'm getting it all, though. I'm getting the iron and the stone and everything. So we need every little resource that this mine can provide us with. And another level, too, I guess. We could probably get a couple of those. Little reminder, I will be out of town on Friday and Saturday this week. I guess this episode would be Thursday's episode. I'm ahead, so I'm having to brain for a moment to figure out what day it's going to air on. But I'll most likely have an episode up at least on Friday. Don't know about Saturday. And I will be streaming on Sunday. It's the plan. It's the plan. But I will not be streaming this Friday or Saturday. And I know I said that this past weekend. Yeah, I'm not going to be streaming on Saturday. And all of a sudden, here comes Spartan with a stream. Yeah, I was home. I had company and whatnot. But this weekend, definitely out of town. And will not be streaming lemon-ding-a-donging. Continue to chase these nodes here. I hope that wasn't a tease, with that coal. And they give us more. I think they will. I think we just have to go down lower. Hopefully we don't have a cave-in either. That'd be a pretty bad thing to happen. There's more coal right there. Oh, yeah, more coal. If I can walk away from here with, 4 or 5 stacks of coal and lead, I'd just be tickled pink. And I know Old Crow would be happy because I'd be tickled pink. What does that even mean? How do you get tickled pink? Does your skin color just change? Because you're giggling? Because you've been tickled? What does that mean? What does that expression mean? I don't know. What I do know is I'm going to take a sip of my tasty beverage. Bump into the microphone there while I do it. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, that looks like that goes on into nowhere. Oh, that's gravel there too, isn't it? Well, we're just going to chase the gravel because the gravel's where the good stuff's at. But I think I'm going to turn around because it looks like this is just iron over here. I don't see any other resources outside of the iron. So let's go back over here to where we found the coal, which is right there. Someone asked me that the other day. I don't know, I think it was on stream. How do you not get cave-ins? Been pretty fortunate on Alpha 16 to not have cave-ins. Been pretty fortunate. Something else I want to do. I know you all can't remind me because by the time you remind me, it'll be a couple days later after I'm done recording. But I want to drive over to the other traders. The traders across the way now that I've updated to 16.4. Stellan Crow this morning that I had not remembered seeing solar banks and cells for a long time at the traders, or I would have probably purchased them. Probably would have purchased them. And now I've updated to 16.4 because they're supposed to have fixed that so that they did refresh at the trader. And we saw all those last episode. I was able to purchase some. So I don't know. I want to ride over to those other traders we have and see if we can't find more of that, because that may be something we look at for this new base design we're working on here. I may look at adding a bunch of solar power to the base just for lighting. Just for lighting. I don't think I trust solar for my shotgun turrets. Whatever other electrical defenses we might use, but I trust it for lighting. That's because the lighting goes out. Not a big deal, you know. I have a mining helmet. There's another level. But it would save having to have regular generators and constantly fueling them up if we had solar power. Now, let me shave this level off here. So at some point here in just a little while, we may head out of here and head over to the traders. So I guess you see my method here and what I do, shaving off one level of the gravel at a time and kind of inching my way down like that. Now where was that entrance? Was back over here? Oh, it's right there. Okay, let me put a frame right there to signify where I need to build my way back up to, when I need to build my way back up. How much coal are we up to? Only 3,000. Well, that's kind of depressing. I guess I had hoped for more. Well, we still, have a lot to go here. To get down to it, could be all beneath us, and because I'm shaving off level at a time, so I don't waste any resources, could be beneath us still. We're only at plus or minus 26 or 7 or something like that now. Well, this is just opening it up into a massive area. Where was our coal at? Where was the last bit of coal that we got? It's right there, okay. Well, let's kind of stick to this area over here, I guess, for now. See if we can't uncover a little bit more coal. Yeah, coal right next to the lead. I don't know why I keep wanting to call lead clay and clay lead. Why is that? They're not even close to the same thing. Take a sip of my tasty beverage. Make sure we're okay on inventory space. Well, I don't like it the way the nodes kind of mesh together. You have gravel meshed together or stone meshed together with coal, and you don't really get coal from it. It's just stone, or that gets frustrating too. All right, here we go. Pretty large amount of coal right there. I mean, I'll throw out all the stone and sand, and we'll just come back for stone and sand later if I have to, because you know I can get that easily. I can get that in, I can get that under the base. But the coal and the lead, that's what I'm after here. And we'll go get. I think our other desert mine had a node of. We were chasing nitrate over there. I think we had some nitrate over there. See how it looks like coal, but it's not really coal? Try to get this thing as even as possible here. Could always run. Oh, I wasted some lead right there. Oh, there's it. We can pick that up. Could always run up to the mini bike and dump some things in there, you know, like our iron or something. If it comes to that. Back on the lead side of things now. It won't stay over here too much longer. It's already 4:44 in the morning. See, I'm trying to prevent here digging a hole deep that I can't get out of without having to build my way and get it all shaved off the same level, you know? This lead is most likely more important than coal at the point that we're at. I can make do for now with the shotgun shells and crossbow bolts that we have for the coal, but the lead. We need more bulletproof glass, more than I could even count right now. And that lead is a key component of that. Sand as well. You can go grab a bunch of that really quickly somewhere. Doesn't look like there's a whole lot of coal spread about. It's all in one concentrated area. I get this question a good bit, though, about mining. You know, how do you find the nodes? And well, that's all coal right there. Now, how should I go about finding it? And, I mean, literally, I just dig a hole in the ground and start exploring, probing around, and you know, we find these. Oh, I just wasted a lot of resources right there. A lot of stuff fell. Start probing around, and you find these nodes like this. And but I do suggest Wasteland. It's not even hit or miss, though, in the Wasteland. It's a pretty good chance you're going to find a lot of something good. I was going to say hit or miss, but it's not really. It's usually always a hit. We won't even need to go back to the base before we head to the trader. We could just head straight over there. Shave off another level here. Another refuel, some coal right there, some coal down there. I think the deeper we go, the more we're gonna find coal. Seems to be looking the way it is, but we're not going much deeper. It's time to head over to the trader and get that knocked out, 'cause that's gonna take us a moment to do that. May even do a little thing where we drive over there and then we just end the episode after we get there and see what he has, because that way I don't have to spend time recording driving back. Yeah, see, we're starting to find a little bit more coal now that we're deeper. Good old mining episodes. Hope you don't mind. Don't mind if I do. Let me check my inventory here and see what we're sitting on for everything. Stack and a half of coal and stack and a half of lead. All right. Well, not the jackpot that I had hoped for. You know, by the time I reached this point. But better than nothing, and not bad. We can always come back over here and clean this up. So we're at level minus 33. So we're just getting into the good stuff over here, folks. Level 33 and 3 levels. 3 levels out of this so far. I have to build my way back up so I can get out of here. I need to mark this too. So the entrance was right... well, if I had that there, the entrance was up there. So I'm going to have to build my way up there. That's no problem. Let's do it. Let's go ahead and build our way up there. Nice. All right, I'll mark this on the map. I had it marked, but I don't know what I had it marked as. Maybe we already had it marked as lead. So I can get my exploding crossbow bolts ready just in case we run across. Remember, we were over here last time. We had a wandering horde, military horde. Actually, I need to get my frames out so I can patch this hole back up so we don't come over here and have a bunch of zombies crawling around on us. Oh, there's a biker. Oh, yeah, or now with the new settings, we could have a biker horde. And you know what that means, right? The biker horde? That's, that means lots of cops, folks. Lead mine. All right, so I do have it marked as lead. All right, now, we can just cruise on across here. And... that'll be a new way for us to, or that'll be area that we have not uncovered. Oh, nice. We're already out of the wasteland biome. Oh, I'm out of gas. I always run this sucker out of gas, don't I? Well, how many Duke coins do we have? Okay, we have enough. We have enough. We have almost 56,000. Because those solar cells are 20-something thousand a piece, I think. About 24,000. Let's drive straight across here. Nice. Well, if you're still here, appreciate it. Appreciate you hanging out, old Grand Spartan. You know, we need to get it done. We need to get that mining done. It's something we cannot neglect. Cannot neglect to do. And I'll just picket all of this on the ride across here too. I think I'd looked, aren't we almost out of buckshot? I think we are. And that puts us up to a grand total of, look at that. Almost 2 full stacks of lead. I like the forest biome too. I like this. There's another stack of lead over there. We're not going to go out our way to get it, but if it's somewhere around the way we're heading, we'll stop by and scoop it up. All right, in the plains now, so now we'll just see coal, which I guess we could picket that a little bit here and there on our ride, our journey. Looking to see what's around. Take another sip of my tasty beverage. There's a deer, but we're not going to stop for the deer. Plenty of meat on here. I have more meat than I have corn or potatoes, I think. Bunch of stacks of coal. Oh, I think I ran over a bunny rabbit. Now, it's funny. I get that all the time. Oh, you can just kill animals with your mini bike now. They can't do that. Can't do that on Alpha 16. I think I mentioned it yesterday, too. I get that comment about once every 3 days that I'm wasting my time trying to kill animals with a crossbow, and I can just run over them with a mini bike. Boy, I wish you still could. Now, we must be pretty close to that other mine. Or did we do that? That was on stream. No, here it is. Here it is. A good way to mine in the desert is right into the side of a mountain, which it looks like is what we did here. No. It is some nitrate, though, isn't it? Let's get our auger repaired. Might as well pick it since we're here. Just these. We won't go any deeper. And there's a mushroom right there, and I get that question a lot too. Grand Spartan, tell me how to grow mushrooms. I cannot tell you how to grow mushrooms because in all of my time, I have never ever grown a mushroom on this game. Never had a need to. I do meat stew and cornbread. Do not do the vegetable stew. And I've never tried to grow mushrooms before. I know you can grow them on the walls and you can grow them underground. Now, there are others on the server, the multiplayer server, that have grown mushrooms. But I have never tried my hand at that. I don't know what that... Look at the yucca growing in the snow there. If we come across nitrate, I'll stop for that. I don't think I'm going to stop for coal. I need to get a little shirt that says, "We'll stop for coal," or "We'll stop for nitrate." Nah, it needs to be "We'll stop for lead." We'll honk for lead. Alright, so we reached our waypoint. Looks like that might lead off into a city. Have we been that way? We have not been this way yet. Across the water. That's the trader we want to go to right there. So who knows what's out there? You know, who knows? We might have to try a bit of exploration some point, some episode, and go out there over that direction. I was trying to take a look, see if we saw a trader. Oh, there's a snowman, a lumberjack out in the desert wandering around. He's lost. You were lost, my friend. Yeah, that's just a regular old POI out there, regular old house. No need for those. Get up on the mountain here and you might be able to find something interesting. Now, wait a minute. We know that city. Yeah, we know. We have explored that city fully. Town, settlement, whatever it is. Kind of looking over this way for traders. That almost looks like one of those traders down there, but I think that's just a house. Almost looks like one of those wooden walled-in traders. Flying through the desert. Bouncing over boulders. Nice. Well, we are in fertilizer land now, folks. Might have to come back over here at some point and dig a bit more up. There's some right there. We just passed it. You know, we might have to come over here and dig more up with this new garden idea. Now, I was a little concerned that with the tree plugging the hole that the garden is going to be growing in, that it would not grow properly or at all. But fortunately, the tree does not technically plug the hole. I know there's a vulture right there, but there's our trader. There's our first trader right there. We're close. We are close, folks. Other side of this lake, and we are there. Or is that him up there? Is that just POI too? I think it's down past this lake. I like how, there he is. I like how you can see things off in the distance now, man. That makes this game so much easier in that regard. You know, you can get an idea from a distance the direction you're heading and see cities off from a distance. Even though if you were on foot, it may still take you a long time to get there. That's really just a cool feature to be able to see so far away. That was thumbs up there for the fun pimps, making the distant view distance greater than what it used to be. All right, well, let's see if old Trader Man has... I thought that was a soldier. I was going to stop and kill him and get some military gear. Let's see if old Trader has some of that solar junk that we need, or purple engine or something. Old Trader Joel. Might as well take in our money when we go. In hopes that he has something great. We'll take this submachine gun. I'll tell you what. Since I have the... That's 30 more bullets. That's a dead screamer or two, right? If we use that for screamer defense. The auto turrets. All right, Trader Rick, what you got, man? Well, I already see a 45 engine that I want right there. Oh, solar cell. That's not a very good solar cell. And a solar bank. Well, that's a lot of money for an awful quality solar cell. I'll buy a solar bank, but the solar cell, I just don't think that's going to produce the power that we want to produce. Someone give me a breakdown on that. Is it, you know, how much does a solar cell at 600 quality produce? Is this the one that I don't have all the painting? Let me buy this and see if I can read it. No, okay, so I can just sell this. I can sell that back to him. All right, let me look through what he has here first real quick before we take off. Yeah, see, we could buy, he has 267 9mm shells or bullets for casings right there. Not casings, but bullets. If we needed to, I was thinking about that. We could make an almost unlimited supply of concrete to, if we need to have Duke coins. But the 9mm bullets, not, you know, we can't do that. We can't have just an unlimited supply of those. So what we'll do is all of this cement we're making, we'll just make a stack of 2 or 3 concrete blocks in the future. Sell those off. What's a vulture doing in the snow biome? Buy up all of the 9mm ammo, and that'll keep our defenses up for the forge room with the auto turrets. That'd be about the only way you'll ever see me use the auto turrets. I look at all of the boulders. Oh, I gotta pass it up. Pass it up, Spartan. Pass it up. I see them all up there too. I'm just looking straight forward. Tunnel vision. Tunnel vision. All right, let's see what this feller has here. Hopefully he has a bunch of purple stuff.
Something you like?
Small engine's not good enough for me. No, no, no. Nothing here. Nothing to see here. Yeah, some purple military boots. We're not going to worry about that. And I can make a generator bank or 20 if we needed to. All right, let's check out what he has here. Anything? Does he have anything? Nothing.
Maybe
All right.
next time.
Yep, maybe next time, son. All right. Let's see here. Let me look at my map. And it looks like water might span from here to up here. Big giant lake. I don't know. We went all the way back around and we stopped right there. And whoa, wait a minute. That's our base. Where am I at? So, oh, I did go down here. Okay, I thought. There's another trader right there. But that's a long trip around to get to him. We'd probably be better off. Trader respawns in a couple days. What is it on day 55? Just riding back over to our base here. Tell you what, let me, because it's easier. I guarantee you water is all right there. We can't cross. Do a quick waypoint right there. All those boulders just calling my name. Spartan. Spartan. Come mind me, Spartan. Yeah, I think everything respawns on day 55, so we'll just come back over on day 55, or not here, but we'll hit the 3 closest to our base. We just need, 6 or 8 of those purple solar cells. Look at the deer. What kind of noise was that? He was trying to say Spartan. They're all trying to distract me today from my mission, my goal. Don't do it, animals and boulders. Oh boy. Oh boy, I got off to get that vulture. Got more than I bargained for here. Off with your head. Wanted the 78 feathers that you get off those suckers. That's like, what, 5 or 6 bird nests right there. One vulture. Well, you must just pick that vulture clean of feathers. 78. There's nothing little hunk of meat left on the ground after you pick all those off. So I don't know what our condition is on cloth. I don't remember. Boy, it's just so much. These 2 series that I have going. Got you, sucker. Got you. I'll take those feathers. Yeah, they're good for that. They're good for that. If you're early game and you can hit them with a bow and just avoid their little swoop attack, which is not too hard to do. It can be a bit scary because if you get infected by those things early game, you're doomed. But if you can avoid the swipe, the swoop swipe, that's a good way to collect some feathers early on because you can hit them with 1 arrow and they will bleed out just like another animal. It takes a little longer to get them to bleed out, but they will bleed out. Good early game source of feathers. Of course, early game, you're just foraging, you're just going around looking for feathers in bird nest anyway. All right, well, we were almost there. Here's the first town, or the town that we first encountered the puppy vulture snake. There's a dead snake on the road. Did someone run over that snake? I don't even have room in my inventory for the meat. I have one slot and I don't want to waste it. Might come across some really cool item that we have to have space for. I guess I have space in the mini bike also, but couple shotgun messiahs. Should we go in there? Ooh, it's quiet. Very quiet in the shotgun messiah. Oh boy. They are breaking stuff up in there. Let's get out of here. There's nothing in there for me. Spartan. All the distractions in this game, this silly, silly game, trying to get me off course. All that it can. Am I going the right way? Ah, just crashing into the boulders now. All right, we are back on track. And there's our local Trader Joel right there. Coming up on the right, ladies and gentlemen, there's Trader Joel. About 300 yards past him, we have another Trader Joel. And on the left, we have the first city that we settled in. It was all goofy. Well, if we're going to run over it, we might as well pick at it. Throw off that plant fiber. Yeah, it won't stop for any more. We're good. We're good on coal for just a tiny bit. We just need to find that nitrate. We might go over to the desert and hit that mine up here pretty soon to try to get more nitrate and sand. We need the sand. We got a bunch of gravel in there, so we had some stone and sand, but if we want to get serious with the sand and the stone, we go to the desert. And hopefully get lucky enough to find that nitrate again. I think there's still more left over there. I'm not sure about that. I don't know how many episodes back that would have been where we were mining over in the desert. Maybe some of you can recall if we left a big pocket of nitrate over there. Seems like we always leave some behind. Well, that was a pretty good ride, folks. We ran ourselves out of fuel, right? And ooh, almost augured my mini bike. We are down to 30% fuel again. Look at that. 30% fuel. That's a heck of a round trip. I mean, fortunately for us, fuel is easy to come by, or we'd be making that trek on foot. Imagine how hard it would be, not hard, but how little you would get done in the way of building if you had to run everywhere in this game, if you didn't have a mini bike. It would be such a slow, painful process. I mean, because that run would have taken us, what, 3 episodes or something to get there and to get back? It would have certainly taken a long time. Look at our little base over there is coming together. Well, I logged on today to work on this base here to change this up because I'm changing up supports. I'm going to change up the way the support system is done there. There's a screamer on the ground. Get her off. There's a screamer on the ground. Get her off. Whoops. Oh, it's a dud. Sure she didn't spawn anything. Got her, okay. Let's go ahead and clear those out. Yeah, we need to get some more spikes up here, I guess. But I'm going to change this. I'm going to change the way this is. I need to come up with a creative way, I think I said it before, of getting in and out of my base that doesn't include doing what I'm doing right here. I don't know how I might do that, but I do want to change up the way I get in and out of this base at some point. So coal can go in here, a little bit of nitrate, a little bit of lead, and then this forge right here, glass and more lead. Let's just stick this whole stack of lead in there. And we're getting low on iron as well. This one here, you just keep going the way it is. We made all of our jars. Tools. Sounds like we might have a wandering horde or something over there. Oh, I brought my money inside. I didn't mean to do that. So now we could do this. Let me put my feathers away. Do a sort. Let's grab wrong forge. 2 stacks of that. Concrete mix. Concrete mix. We're going to need more of this to complete our build in the near future. Concrete mix and... Alright. Concrete mix. That's 40,000 more concrete mix going right now, folks. And we are out of sand. Again, we are out of sand. I don't even think that last little bit that did anything there. Look at that. We're almost out of iron. Split that up there. Almost out of iron in this one. Split it up. Well, we're lucky that we got what we got there. 3,000, 3,000. Let's do this number right here. We're almost out of clay in this one too. Nice. All right, folks. Well, oh, there was one forge that was capped. Oh, we have a 500 chassis now. Look at that. 500 chassis. Go ahead and put our bars away. Put those in building. 157 of those now. Put our machete in there, so we have a bunch of those on standby. And we'll carry our frame back out to the mini bike and rebuild it, I guess. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we'll call it right there. I thank you for hanging out with me today. I hope you have yourselves a wonderful day, evening, wherever you're located. I'll see you all tomorrow.